First tonight, from James Bond to Harry Potter, plenty of famous films have been shot right here in the county. But a new tax credit from the government could help smaller productions get off the ground here in Kent. But while the Department of Culture, Media and Sport says it will boost jobs, others say more needs to be done. Well, Oliver Leader-de-Sax has all the action.
From Hollywood to the historic dockyard, from the red carpet to Margate. You've almost certainly seen Kent on screen, with dozens of high-profile blockbusters and award-winning dramas being made in the county over the years.
And I think that it's very crucial to ensure that films which are made in the county get all the proper recognition that's needed. Often films, for example, Cineworld in Dover, will often show films that are set in the local area. I've seen plenty of films that are showing only in Ashford or maybe only in Rochester.
But behind the lights and cameras, a lot of those producing the films being shot in Kent are actually big studios, and the government want to see more big British indie hits, darlings like Afterlife and Billy Elliot, and that's why they're introducing tax credits for new filmmakers. The new tax credit will save more than 53% on films under a certain budget. The government say the tax relief will inspire the next generation of talent, while the BFI say it will have a game-changing impact on the industry. But to qualify, films need to pass the British Film Institute cultural test, which has caused some concern.
Will these films have to reflect particularly positive views of Britain? Would they have to take a particular political viewpoint? Would they have to have a particular ideology?
One indie film shot right here in the county was Vindication Swim, using the idyllic waters of Sheerness to resurrect the memory of the first British woman to swim the channel. The film's producer says that this tax credit isn't the only thing independent filmmakers need to succeed.
Despite the film being filmed out in the English Channel and having COVID to contend with, the hardest thing we found was actually finding a distribution deal in the UK and for cinemas to accept the film. We were told you'll get 1 or 2 weeks as a maximum, having taken a year to find a deal. We ended up having an 18-week run in cinemas, which was unbelievable, and they never could believe that had happened.
A first step then, but with filmmaking set to be a key part of Kent's economy going forward, a welcome one. Oliver Leader-de-Sax on the silver screen for KMTV.
The government have told us that our new tax relief has been widely recognised across the industry for the major benefit it will deliver, helping independent British film unlock its true potential and create jobs, growth and investment in every nation and region. Well, that sounds lovely, but what do you make of it, Chris?
Well, I think it's really exciting because it also means, COVID was mentioned in the report there and Vindication Swim, which was made during that period. I think that this is a real opportunity now for Kent to reappear on the map. Just watching Oliver's report there, saying all the different films in different locations. I saw The Beekeeper. I didn't realise that was filmed here. Just a few months ago at the beginning of the year in January, I saw that at Cineworld in Rochester. So there is a real sense now that there is money that can be made. It can generate tourism. I always think about the time that I went to San Francisco but never got to see the Mrs. Doubtfire house. We can do the same in Kent. There are plenty of locations here. Chatham Dockyard, just literally a few minutes away from where we are. And this can be a real haven, a real opportunity for filmmaking and for income generation that will follow.
Of course. And do you think Kent in the future does it have a bright future? Could it have more films in the county? Yeah,
and when you consider films like Empire of Light, Oscar nominated, that are made in this county, when you think of, Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, we're already doing it. So it's not as though it's like, is it possible to have all these great movie stars appearing here in Kent? They're already coming here, but often we don't know about it. I watch films at cinemas in Kent, but don't realise till afterwards, often when I'm sitting in this very studio, that when we're recording for Kent Film Club, that those films have actually been made in the county. So I think we need to really all get our act together and pioneer this and promulgate this.
And really quickly, we haven't got much time left, but if you had to make a film in Kent, what kind of film would you make?
Oh, I would make a film that is very much about, very nostalgia-driven. You'd expect me to say that. You can imagine the train pulling into the station, drawing on different eras of Kent's history and past, and the different tourism and academic and all sorts of innovations and industries here.
I'm picturing a long panning shot across Kent's coast. Well, I think we're all very excited to see Kent's filmmaking future.